I'm on the wrong profile scene. This is not a Marvel reaction. This is Pawn Trap reaction. Well, I guess we're always Pawn Trap. I'm solo today. I am Till. You know me. I'm on almost all of these videos. We are still kind of going through Summer Game Fest, and we're kind of winding down towards the end of it. I think this is actually the last thing you can consider a summer showcase. So this is the THQ Nordic showcase. I've been looking forward to this. Unfortunately, I am the only one available today to live react to it. We have the rest of our Summer Game Fest reactions on our YouTube channel. They're all together on a playlist. You can watch them all. Let's see what's happening here, because I don't know what to expect, to be honest. The page might be muted. Hold on. Can I not hear this? Is the volume not working? Oh, the volume's working. Hang on. I'm gonna try to maybe get this on Chrome. I usually use Edge for our Pawn Trap profile because it tends to work the best. But if the audio is not working for some strange reason, I'll have to switch it. Was not expecting this. Not expecting that technical difficulties. There we go. Wait a minute. Oh, it's working on Edge now. Okay. So it's something on their end. So it was something on THQ's end. The audio wasn't working. Aw, let's just get into it. So THQ Nordic is a publisher under Embracer Group, which is a media holding company that gobbles up IP or developers that are abandoned or lost or that want to be sold. Most recently, Embracer Group acquired some Square Enix developers and IP. So Eidos Montreal, as an example, the Tomb Raider license. Those aren't under THQ Nordic, as far as I'm aware. And oh man, the volume just went up. And they haven't. We're probably not going to see any sort of announcements for those. All we know is that a new Tomb Raider game is in the works. That was before the acquisition, I think. Where they announced, the Marvel's Avengers developers are back, making a new Tomb Raider game. So yeah, we would imagine that a new Tomb Raider is in the works. We can look up like the THQ Nordic IP. What they have licensed to. List of acquisitions by THQ Nordic. I was going to look at list of games, but I think this is more important because we might see games that we didn't even realize. That's right, they brought back the SpongeBob game, Battle for Bikini Bottom. Let's see if there's any notable ones that I'm aware of here. I don't know. I don't know any of these.
And welcome to
Yoga
THQ
Wii?
Nordic's 2022 Digital Showcase. I'm Ellie Sillywood, and we are so glad you're a part of this.
So hold on to your boots. I'm Richard Keese, and we'll be blasting you with a tantalizing array of brand new games.
By the way, Deep Silver is another publisher under
But
Embracer
that's
Group.
all.
So
We'll also have updates,
that also
release
have
dates, and
other
so
IP that they
many
work
other
on.
reveals and
So we're not going to see any like
surprises
Deep
waiting
Silver
for you.
stuff here. So
let's
nothing
kick things off.
nothing like Dead Island or Time Splitters or anything like that, unfortunately. But
There is a house in New Orleans. They call
a creepy cover.
the rising sun, where thousands of young to salvation have gone. Oh God, she knows I'm one.
Oh God.
Don't let them get inside, compare. They're not the good kind.
Derceto isn't cursed or blessed. It's a battleground.
Maybe the dark man just likes it when you suffer.
I don't
Have you
like
ever
this.
talked to a doctor about your condition?
This is madness!
Fall on your knees, wear the mask, praise his name.
Welcome to the madhouse, detective.
Not for me, but very creepy game. Sorry, probably based off something.
Alone in the Dark is a loving reimagination of the groundbreaking classic
Yeah.
survival horror game.
That's probably a lot we're going to see is like new
It's set in the Gothic American South.
uh,
and
like
plays
re-releases or
in the
remakes or
prestigious
sequels
but
or
troubled
like
Hartwood family,
reboots,
or Edward
franchises that are
Carney,
brought back.
the private investigator who knows surprising things about the paranormal. There's something
Yeah, Alone in the
evil
Dark. They
at the
acquired
core of
this
the
in
Central America.
2018.
To reveal its dark secrets,
So it's 4 years
go
ago.
back to where it all began. Desperate combat, atmospheric puzzles.
Second
and a story
Sight.
that gazes deep
They acquired.
inside
Oh
the
yeah, I think that's
protagonists
from Free Radical actually.
until
So that was part of.
Start
Yeah,
to
they brought that
explore
from
the inspiration of the man,
brought it from
horrors that lie
Crytek.
beyond. But don't be afraid. Be
Wait,
very
is
afraid.
it doesn't say who they gave Second Sight to. Time Splitters is sold to Deep Silver. Second Sight is acquired by Embracer Group, maybe under THQ Nordic, but Destroy All Humans is the most notable acquisition that that Embracer Group has acquired. I think, for like most people, most recognizable. They acquired Wreckfest.
Attention, Blisk. I am Cryptosporidium of the planet Furon. This planet
Is this Danny DeVito?
of the Furon Empire. And your asses belong to me.
Sounds like Danny DeVito. What up, Curie? What's up? I've never played Destroy All Humans, so.
You gotta fill me in on this whole Blisk thing, Pox.
I'm looking through the list of acquisitions. I really don't think that actually there's anything that stands out to me that I would be like excited for, other than like maybe Gianna Sisters. We played a little bit of that this year, but I think like a lot of the games that I would be excited for are under Deep Silver.
And there's another problem. I fear that most of our current weapons will be
Yeah, a long time ago. Well, this is what Embracer Group does. They acquire like dead franchises, or like abandoned developers. Like they just pick up IP that nobody wants to do anything with anymore, or the licenses have expired, or are lost or in limbo, and then they bring them back. So this is Destroy All Humans is the most notable example of that.
destroy them, starting with their crashed warship. Bring on the boom boom.
You are so cute when you do that.
So yeah, I wish there was a Deep Silver showcase, because then I'd be like, oh, we're getting news about Time Splitters. That's not happening.
You should probably go over and, make sure she's all right or something.
I think little Crypto.
By the way, I'm gonna try, as of streaming this, I'm gonna try to get our podcasts up on YouTube and podcast services today. That's my goal for today. And some previous reactions, the Pokemon reaction, and on my personal channel, there's another reaction. I can't remember what it was for. Very, very different music. This game. This is not Sport. I think EA still owns Sport. The Sport franchise. Yeah. Maxis develops it. I think EA still owns Maxis. They would still own the IP anyway, even if they dissolved Maxis or sold it. Space for Sale. Is this a new game or? I'd be surprised.
Space for Sale is an open-ended build-up simulation game. You get to play a cute little astronaut who's just bought
Man,
an
it's
entire
horrible
solar
SEO because when I searched for it,
cheaply, by the way, at least compared
looking
to
for like it's like
the mission
a
is to build
realtor
new houses for
thing.
your eccentric and demanding extraterrestrial clients. Explore the worlds while scouting.
That was the only good part about
locations,
Sport,
locations,
was the creature
locations.
creator.
Gather
Everything else about that game
resources
sucked.
and study and tame the
I remember I
local
really
flora
enjoyed it at first.
and
It had
fauna.
horrible copyright
Space for
protection.
Sale can be played online or in
Like
co-op game
terrible
modes.
DRM where the game
most
was unplayable
adventurous
if you had
and fun,
multiple
realistic
users on a
hunt in
PC.
human
I remember that's when I got
alien
like
history.
frustrated with DRM and PC games. And Steam changed all that. But I remember like in the beginning of the game, at the end of the game, where there's like space exploration, there was like nothing to do. It was just boring at that point. And you can go back to the good part of the game, the fun part of the game. Like once you get past that step, like there's nothing to do. It's just like a boring game at that point. So you gotta start over. And the reason why you do 3D modeling now, I mean that game was great for that. Because it was very intuitive, creating creatures for sure. But the rest of the gameplay was horrible. From what I remember, I played that game as a kid. So that was a very long time ago. I remember watching the trailer for it, which was very much along the lines of sort of the same sort of hype as Starfield and No Man's Sky, like most relatable for today, where they promise you the literal universe in that game, and it just didn't live up to that expectation. So I was like surprised by the trailer. I'm like, you can do anything in this game. This is incredible. I've never seen anything like this before. And it wasn't that. It wasn't that at all. The compression on the live stream is horrible. You get a lot of horror games. That's I saw this on the list of acquisitions.
Staying true to the original while modernizing game mechanics and control, Gothic 1 Remake invites you to discover or rediscover the awe-inspiring world of the mining colony on the island Corinus, and to learn all the dirty tricks you need to survive. Take control of the nameless.
They
Lord.
acquired partial
He
rights
is
to
a prisoner
Gothic
whose
in
arrival in
2011. I don't know what that means,
exchange
but that was sold by
on a
Joe Wood
quest to end
Entertainment.
chaos in a wild
Then they
world
they got the
now
full rights to
controlled by
Gothic in
violent
2019.
and savage creatures.
There's
And
a little
hey,
behind the
couldn't
scenes
we
to
all
see
use
how
someone like that?
this
Well,
all works,
That's where you come in.
because I find that interesting. I don't know if you do. Dead Space
Home.
5 but with spiders. It did seem that way.
Once it meant my father's mansion, but now it's gone. After he was elected president, it meant his vision for our country. But when they took him, they robbed us all of that dream. We need our home back. But I can't do it alone.
Remember laptops like
This
that?
is not. Why would I want it? This is promising. I've heard my father mention them.
Good day. We have tracked your location to Grand Chien. How may we be of service?
I am Emma
This
LaFontaine.
is
I want my father
that's
back.
the
Understandable, Miss LaFontaine.
How would this work?
that's the Twitch
First step is to hire a team.
text to chat
Then
voice.
They get to work.
Oh, this is a turn-based strategy game. Yeah, tactical strategy game. Yeah. I feel like if I'm playing one of these games, it's gonna be Midnight Suns or Mario plus Rabbids. Text to chat. I've never played any of these games, so I have no idea if I'm gonna like them or not. So I want to give Midnight Suns a try, and I'm hoping it comes to Game Pass. Because I don't want to buy it and be like, I don't like this game, and then regret it. Also, Midnight Suns uses some like weird card mechanic, which I also don't think I'm gonna like.
Father, I will save you. And I will get our home back.
It's Risk. Jagged Alliance. So this has got to be a Jagged Alliance 3.
Just need to get the money.
Let's see.
Jagged Alliance 3 combines turn-based tactical combat with strategic, open-style gameplay for both solo or online.
They acquired this
co-op
property in
Recruiting
2015.
a large cast of
They're
mercenaries
just doing
that
something with it
range
now.
from quirky to full-on psychotic, and use them to rescue the president.
Oh,
of
unless
Grand
they
Chien
made
and
a
paramilitary force.
sequel.
If you so choose to follow your
Things. I
console
don't know.
pennies.
Hold on.
And that mercenary roster, so many of true fan favorites to select from. Jagged Alliance 3 is pulling on the classic heartstrings for true fans, bringing the franchise back to its roots while still adding in a few new features for everyone to enjoy new adventures in Grand Chien, where the worst is yet to come.
Ever since you took that damned scepter, you haven't been yourself. You brought us here, then abandoned the
Oh, they've
fight,
already showed off
abandoned
Jagged
your
Alliance
men,
3
and even
in
abandoned
last
your
year.
vows. For what?
So you're alive, brother.
Aye, Lord.
The honor is ours, brother.
There's no turning back, no rest, no doubt. Advancing.
I've also never played any of these kind of games, so
What manner of beast? These be fools. When fools never know peace be.
this RTS. I don't think I've ever played an RTS.
God's name.
They're making all sorts of games though. Cool.
What happened to you, brother?
I gotta say, like, the epic music over the gameplay in these kinds of games for these trailers are not very hype. Warcraft 3. The Valiant. This is a new game, I think.
Valiant is a tactical, real-time strategy game where you lead medieval knights as you fight through an epic single-player campaign.
It is listed on Steam.
If you've been waiting for a fresh take on RTS, trust me, this is your game. And
yeah, it seems like a new
Valiant
game.
is your thing. You can
Valiant.
also play cooperative with friends in Last Man Standing, or test your skills against others in 1v1 and 2v2 competitive game modes. Throw in New Game Plus, a full roster.
There's a GOG listing as well.
Skill trees and multiple difficulty levels, and you have a replayable experience.
This game works on Windows 7. I never thought about that. Do new games released today still work on Windows 7? I guess this game does. I never thought about it. I just thought like all games now are just developed for Windows 10 and up.
Before he does, before he unleashes a power that was never meant for man. Raise your sword and fight valiantly.
I don't know how long the showcase is, by the way. I'm assuming it's like half an hour to an hour. So we're already 20 minutes in.
You have proven yourself loyal to me so far, General. Our dynasty has waited long enough.
Not familiar with 2B games.
Show me that my trust is not misplaced.
Another RTS? So one was more medieval, this one's more, I don't know, sci-fi military. Oh yeah, you got tanks, you got soldiers, you got the heavy metal. We playing Doom? Tempest Rising.
Get to work.
Tempest Rising is an intriguing interpretation.
I think it's a new IP.
Real-time strategy games, combining base building with hard-hitting combat.
So they're releasing some new stuff.
Alternate 1997, on a planet Earth ravaged after the world's first nuclear war. You can choose from 3 playable factions, each with its own distinctive play style and features. On top of that, Tempest Rising features skirmish and multiplayer game modes, with a score-based matchmaking system. In short, this is a must-play for even the most competitive characters and dangerous minds out there.
Welcome back, Sire. Your kingdom awaits.
I think that's another RTS. Also a new IP, I think.
The royal court is eager to hear your orders.
This is not one
They've
name.
garnered many new skills to serve the realm.
Kiri, do you play RTS
We're
games?
standing by, Your Majesty. Use them to seal powerful pacts with our allies.
Our merchants have established the trade route you requested, Sire. Our neighboring monarchy is unpopular with their people. A well-placed spy could send them into anarchy. Heresy has spread to one of our provinces. We should let our priests deal with it, Sire.
I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting a whole lot of RTS games from the showcase. Like 3 back-to-back.
Protect your sovereignty by all means. Lead your men into battle. Use your cavalry to flank their archers. And send soldiers to scale their walls, Sire. It is the people that demand you ride with your knights to defend what was and the dream of what could be.
Set in medieval Europe as the starting point for your legacy, select a kingdom from anywhere in Europe, North Africa, and even parts of Asia. Then get to ruling. As head of the royal family, you make all the crucial decisions, like appointing marshals, merchants, clerics.
Yeah, well, it depends on the release dates too. Like, if there's like a... I wasn't paying attention to the release dates. One of them said 2023. But if it's like a really big RTS fan, they'd be like, oh man, I got so much to look forward to. In the first period of 2023, I have this game, I can play through that. Then when I'm done with that, there's a new game coming out. So
a ton of game mode options to keep the experience fresh.
there's also, so there's 2 that are medieval though, and one that was like the military one, so kind of different themes. Outcast. I think I have the first Outcast.
Traitor. An outcast on 2 planets.
They acquired the Outcast IP in 2019.
We help him back. The Ulukai.
Oh yeah, Alex. They announced that, I think.
Greetings. Mar didn't expect your visit. Otherwise, I would have cleaned up the place. So, you come to hear the legend of the Ulukai. The Ulukai could fly faster than a ventilator. He could travel anywhere from the darkest caverns of Yod.
Yeah, third-person action game is more my style. Voice doesn't fit, really? What kind of voice were you expecting? This is more my style. Maybe I should play the first one. I'll add it to my backlog. But yeah, I like third-person action games. Something was off. Expecting voice like
Saving a planet, Mar knows that a true hero must also gain the trust of its people. Do you want to know more? Have a look. Mar provides a tour for a very reasonable price.
all right. Yeah, I'll add the first game to my backlog. I'd like to play that.
It's been over 20 years since Appeal
20
Studios'
years.
genre-redefining and award-winning open-world action-adventure took the world by storm. But now, Cutter Slade, your favorite neighborhood invader slayer, is back. Taking control of our hero, you return to the alien world of Adelpha after being resurrected by the almighty Yods. Your mission is to save the planet by joining forces with the oppressed Talans and fighting against the invading
yeah, so this game was
the dangerous wild
first released in 1999, which I think is right. I think I might own it on like GOG or something.
There's even a jetpack at your disposal.
So it was on PC in 1999 and then re-released, I guess, on PS4 and Xbox One.
As if once was
Yeah, re-released.
Breaking news here in Sledgehammer County. After a sharp increase of car racing activity in recent days, authorities now report a staggering amount of items and racetracks popping up out of nowhere. Jan, what do you make of it?
Well, Bill, it's like you say. Random bits and pieces of racetracks, along with all different kinds of items, have been emerging all over the county. And wait, I'm just getting word that these pieces now seem to be rising into
This is Destroy All Humans, right?
an ever-expanding
No?
aerial racetrack.
Maybe not? That's some sort of race thing?
Bill, I've never seen anything like this.
Ooh.
You have to wonder, who is behind this and where does it end?
Shadows in the sky. Footsteps
Is this Wreckfest?
targets in their sights.
This is awesome.
Running out of life to save me.
If this is Wreckfest, they acquired it in 2018.
You say your last goodnight while I
This looks incredible. Like, this looks, like, just visually looks great. This is like a sandbox, build your own race track. Like, huge racetracks over this, like, existing world. Recreation. Huh. PS5, PS4, Series X, and Xbox One.
Recreation is an open world arcade racing game. And when we say open world, we are as serious as a highway speeding ticket in Switzerland.
That looks like a fun multiplayer game.
50,000 kilometers or 280,000 miles of roads for racers to go completely and legally mad across a customizable 400,000 square meter world. That's just over 150,000 square miles. You can also choose from an arsenal of over 30 vehicles across multiple categories. And with the live mix feature, build your tracks on the fly and share them with friends. Happy semi-safe travels.
So that looked cool. The recreation. That looked awesome. Like how you're like, ooh, pretty, and then, oh, hunting. Yeah. Only for next gen.
Days to go as hunting season starts on August 16th.
Or for current gen, I
In
guess.
Way of the Hunter, you step in to take over your grandfather's small, high-end meat business in the Pacific Northwest. Upon arriving, though, you find out a rival has taken over the entire
There are
region
stories in
and
these hunting games?
of hunting.
I thought you just
Become the new
get dropped
owner
into
of a
the
hunting lodge nestled among gorgeous habitats
into
in
the
this
wildlife and just start killing.
Animal and animal herd movements are incredibly sophisticated, and together with hyper-realistic firearms handling and bullet physics, it virtually guarantees an unforgettable, adventurous escape to nature, whether playing alone or with a friend in multiplayer co-op. By the way, just in case you still miss your car, there's an off-road vehicle for you to roam around with, which acts as your mobile HQ.
Take one moose meat, please.
But much more important than your sensible driving style is your ethical hunting strategy.
Ethical hunting strategy. Here we go, wrestling game.
Tony.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Brett, hey, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Going to my room.
No.
What? Come on, what?
Get your back. Come on.
Come to my room. What? Don't step on the pizza.
Don't let anybody see you. Come on. Shut the door. Well, no, get in first. No, leave your bag here. Come on. Hurry.
What? What's happened in here?
AEW Fight Forever video game happened here.
What's happening?
All right, so now what?
Well, are you hungry? On second thought, don't eat that. But now,
What?
it's finally time to reveal AEW Fight Forever to our AEW fans at the THQ Nordic Digital Showcase. Check it out, Tony. I will be me, the one legendary DMD, and you will be Adam Cole.
Oh man, this game is awesome.
I told you you would love it.
Yeah.
I told you. Am I ever wrong?
No,
Never.
no, I should.
Never.
Whoa, look at that. This game is it's tremendous. Are there any?
I feel awkward.
Are there any weapons?
Oh.
Look how easy this is to play. You don't have to figure out a million freaking buttons. Even though I could have, because I'm a dentist.
Oh, I know that.
But I just picked it up today and started playing, and I'm already the best at it. And career mode.
Wow.
Mini games.
Wow, really excited.
Well, it looks like they're using actual wrestlers, so I don't know.
I found out that AEW Fight Forever has mini games.
How did you find out about the mini games?
You told me.
AEW Fight Forever, coming soon.
So this is a party game, wrestling game, because there's mini games in it. I'm down for that.
Well, at least I know a good dentist.
Okay.
To date,
That was
players have been
weird.
offered a mere glimpse of what AEW Fight Forever has in store. This game delivers the unbridled energy and the high-flying, over-the-top personalities synonymous with the all-elite wrestling league. Plus, I should probably let you know that AEW Fight Forever...
So yeah, we're past the half-hour point, so I'm guessing this is an hour
inside THQ Nordics booth at
showcase.
Gamescom in a couple of weeks. So drop
Not
by
Mario Party, it's
and feel
WWE.
first
No,
what
it's
like to
AEW
lay down
Party.
a finisher and feel the pop of the crowd.
WWE is who does that? I think is it Activision? Unfest. Was that Woody from Toy Story as an inflatable balloon guy? We're getting copyright strikes, by the way. 100%. Ooh, playtest this weekend. Okay, I haven't started making my video yet. I was also gonna do that today, so there you go.
Fest World
something
Tour.
to add.
Bang on the sweet spot, where racing and extreme sports mix and merge and melt. 18 players have to race, wreck, and bounce to compete against each other in an elimination-based stunt show with various outrageous game modes. Take advantage of quirky gadgets, including the unique ejection mechanism to blow the competition away. Do you have what it takes to be the best in the fest? Then we've got big news for you. Right after the stream, we have a VIP Hours special with only 500 exclusive seats via the stream playtest feature. You will be one of the first to try out the game and get the chance to compete against content creators online.
Exactly.
Later today, we'll increase that number, and tomorrow, Stuntfest World Tour is ready for all of you all day. So, let's write.
It's actually I usually spend my time working on these free games videos, and then I just never have time to actually play them. It's like, oh wow, there's a lot of good games you could play, and I wish I could play them.
Told you. Look at all those snails the monster kidnapped.
Look, it's Gary.
So how do we save Gary without that monster snail seeing us?
Gary is the monster snail.
Huh? They grow up so fast, don't they?
These massive amounts of candy bars must have given him a sugar rush. We can't take him back home like this. We have to cut off his candy supply first.
Already on it, buddy.
Taz has been playing this. Why are they showing this? This is already out? For the memes, yeah. I was gonna say, like, this is a meme, right? The caveman SpongeBob. SpongeBob's a great cartoon. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I say we kick things off.
I wouldn't even know how to do that laugh. It's funny.
Citizen in need. Karate Bob to the rescue.
Those jelly extras were very convincingly beating me up.
We're spending a lot of time on SpongeBob here. I would probably like this game. Oh, the Cosmic Shake. This is different. This is on last gen. PS4, Xbox One, Switch, PC. People do like SpongeBob, yep.
In the infinite expanses of the cosmos. There might even be a reality where mayonnaise isn't an instrument. When the mysterious fortune teller Cassandra grants SpongeBob and Patrick wishes, the two buddies unintentionally open up portals to strange wish worlds. It's all fun and games until their friends get lost in the portals. Explore 7 distinct worlds and don more than 30 cosmic skins to rescue the universe of the brand new adventure, SpongeBob SquarePants: The Cosmic Shake. Meet all your favorite bikini bottomites from the series, voiced by
Man.
their original actors.
Does that mean mayo is an
Every time
instrument?
you do, the Cosmic Shake. Wow. Wow. We made it. I mean, we announced so many games.
That's it?
I have lost count. But let me tell you this. They are in my calendar, and I hope that they're in yours too.
Is there one more thing?
To get probing.
Well, make sure you renewed your license, and thank
Okay,
you so
thanks.
much for being a part of our digital showcase today. We'll see you again soon.
No, one more thing. They're ending on SpongeBob. Okay. There we go. That's it. The THQ Nordic showcase. I'll be honest. Wasn't oh, they have Biomutant too. Wasn't exactly what I was expecting. Kind of let down, although okay. There's a one more thing.
Oh, it's coming.
What? That's a random South Park teaser? Anyways. Yeah. Not exactly what I was expecting. So we got one more big showcase that we know of before the end of, I guess, Summer Game Fest showcases, and it's not exactly summertime. So there's the Ubisoft Forward that's happening September 10th. I will be here reacting to that. I don't know if anybody else is going to be available. I'm trying to see, but I think everybody's going to be busy that time. I guess that's like the big one to end on is Ubisoft. I don't really know what Ubisoft games we know about though. I think there's a rumored Assassin's Creed game. Let's see, upcoming Ubisoft games. Just I don't know if this is one to look forward to either. According to actually Game Rant, every Ubisoft game coming out in 2022. Although I think a lot of these are already out. Yeah, a lot of these are already out. Roller Champions. Has anybody played Roller Champions yet? Yeah, so that's the big one. That's September 10th. Skull and Bones is still not out. They had a showcase for Skull and Bones recently. To Oddballers, Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake, which I think has been delayed, and a lot of people think that it's not happening anymore. X Defiant. Oh yeah, the Avatar game. I think that's the only thing is the Avatar game. There's the Avatar game and then the rumored Assassin's Creed thing. I think that's all we know about. Let me see. Let me search 2023. Ubisoft games 2023. Assassin's Creed the first thing that came out, Assassin's Creed Baghdad game, now due 2023. Ubisoft is now reportedly targeting a 2023 release window for its next Assassin's Creed game, which apparently is Assassin's Creed Baghdad. Confirms 3 major games in development. So yeah, I think the big game is the Avatar game. Beyond Good and Evil 2, I'm convinced that game's dead. However, there's been a recent development saying that the game is still being worked on, and they just got a lead writer, I guess, which means that game was either scrapped or they hadn't started anything on it yet, other than a cinematic trailer. So that's the only thing. So it's been in development for so long that the development of that game is incredible, because it was first announced like a long time ago, like several generations of consoles ago, after the first Beyond Good and Evil. Then nothing got heard about it. Then like it just got forgotten about, and then they announced in, I think it was like 2017 or something like that, they showed off the cinematic trailer for Beyond Good and Evil 2, and they're like, yeah, we're working on it. It's like, okay, well, we thought that sequel was dead, but I guess it's coming back. Oh no, that was just a cinematic trailer, and just this year they hired a lead writer, and when people once again forgot about the sequel and thought it was not happening. That's because I think last year during E3, I'm like, if Beyond Good and Evil is not shown off, that game is dead. It's like secretly quietly dead. They killed it off, which I thought was like a done case. We're not expecting that anymore. But apparently, it's still happening now because they've just hired the lead writer. I don't expect them to talk about that game at all during the Ubisoft Forward. So no, that's one of the big games they're supposedly working on, but that's not anything that we're gonna hear about. So we have Assassin's Creed and Avatar. Is that what the Ubisoft Forward is going to be about? Is that all we're going to know about, or do they have other things that they're going to be mentioning? Who knows? They're still one of the biggest video game publishers, so they gotta like I said this year and last year when we started doing Spawn Trap. If you don't have anything to showcase, you don't have to showcase anything. Like, you could just do... This is what Nintendo is doing right now, okay? We were expecting... Thanks for the follow, Nazmi. I'm looking forward to having you on one of the podcasts. What Nintendo's doing, we were expecting a big Nintendo Direct. They didn't do that. They did third party. How's it going? They did a third-party direct, and now they've been just releasing information about games like per game when they're ready to announce it. Maybe that's something Ubisoft should be doing. I don't know, but they're doing a showcase in September, so we'll see. Maybe they have a lot more to talk about. Nintendo's definitely mid with the events. Yeah, there's no big showcase. I don't expect one for the year anymore. I think the next. So Nintendo's gonna, and they don't have a big holiday game. They have Bayonetta and Pokemon. I think that's it. So, and we don't know what's coming out after that. So they're probably either going to wait until the Game Awards to announce stuff, or they're just going to announce stuff when they're ready to announce it, and not have a big showcase about it. So that's what I'm expecting. Anyways, again, if you missed our other Summer Game Fest reactions, they are in a playlist on the YouTube channel. I'll be doing the Ubisoft Forward. I'll see who can do it with me. And yeah, as of today, end up selling my Switch this week. Excited for PlayStation releases, but yeah. Well, I imagine there's gonna be like a lot of good Switch games coming out next year, but again, we don't know what they are yet. There's probably gonna be like a reason to get a Switch. Yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna work on getting the podcast up today since I finally have some free time, and hopefully nothing else happens that takes my time away from them. But we'll have a new game podcast, Marvel podcast, and I'll work on getting the other reactions up. But anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. So make sure that if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure that you follow on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/SpawnTrapGames, and make sure you turn on notifications as well. And I'm going to I don't have a short link for the Discord yet. We just opened up our Discord. We've had an internal Discord where we've been sort of like gathering to put together podcasts and stuff. But it's open now, so I'm going to create a link to it so I can say go to the Spawn Trap Games link tree, which is linked down below, and then actually it might be there. So there might be a Discord link. You can join the Discord from there. But anyways, have a good day, everyone.